So I'm laying in bed counting my sheep. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning and I did not plan on filming a video, but all of a sudden my RGT85 Facebook fan page inbox starts kind of blowing up a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'll check it tomorrow. Then I start getting posts on my wall. I'm like, okay, maybe something's going on. And then I realized that CES is going on right now, which is the Consumer Electronics Show. And one of the viewers actually went to the event and got a whole bunch of pictures for me. Pictures of what? Well, you remember a week or so ago when I was talking about how Retrobit was introducing new Sega products to the market? Well, they have a whole slew of Sega products at the CES event. And let me tell you folks, there's some exciting stuff going on here. So I wanted to briefly cover the pictures, show you guys the pictures that he got for me, and just talk about what Retrobit is bringing to the table with all of these Sega products, because honestly, it is pretty damn exciting. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look at these Retrobit products for the Sega Genesis, the Sega Saturn, and the Sega Dreamcast together.
Hey, RGT85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards! So first and foremost, a picture I want to highlight very quickly is evidently they let God into CES because Sinbad was there. Yes, he got a picture of Sinbad for me because he knows I'm a Sinbad fan. Sinbad is like God tier comedy for me. I think the man is hilarious. And one time he responded to me on Twitter and it was pretty cool. I was like, Sinbad, why do you look exactly the same as you did in different strokes? What is your secret to not aging? And he said, collard greens. Now, as a white person, I really don't know what collard greens is, and I'm Italian on top of that as well. So collard greens really isn't in my repertoire of things. Is it like green beans and collared shirts or something? I don't really know. We're getting off topic, but Sinbad is there. I should be there too. But let's get into the Sega products because I know that's why you're here. So first and foremost, I want to take a look at some Genesis controllers. Now, what I really like about this, I will be cheating and using my phone to look at the information because there's a lot of stuff here. He sent me a lot of pictures, which is awesome because it gives me a good idea. So first and foremost, we have some Sega Genesis controllers, and you can see the branding on these controllers is definitely right out of the 16-bit era. This looks exactly like how I remember these controllers. There is a 6-button arcade pad, there is a Bluetooth arcade pad, there is a Bluetooth receiver, a USB arcade pad, and then some more pictures down on the bottom. It looks like an S-video and an AC adapter. High quality products though, you know, these are officially licensed by Sega through Retrobit, so these are going to be good products, I feel. And the S-Video is super cool as well because S-Video looks better than composite. So these Genesis items are definitely super cool. They did release some Genesis wireless controllers. I believe Acclaim made them back in the day, but these are going to be officially licensed as well. Hopefully they work pretty good. Obviously they're using the original Genesis model and molds for these controllers, which is great because the 6-button controller was fantastic. Now, let's take a look at some other products here. All right, now we're getting into some cool stuff. So as you can see, here are some Dreamcast products. Now there is a Sega Dreamcast Bluetooth controller with a Bluetooth receiver. There is a Sega Dreamcast USB controller, and it looks like it comes in both white and black, which is cool because I actually own the Sports Pack Dreamcast from way back in the day, which is a black system, so I like to be able to color match. It also appears there will be some more S-Video cables and even a VGA box, which is pretty interesting. So plug and play VGA with the Sega Dreamcast, that's super cool. That is definitely something I'm looking forward to. Moving on, we have even more stuff. The last picture we're gonna take a look at is the beautiful, gorgeous Sega Saturn controllers. And look at all these colors. You have the black, you have the off-white, you have the gray. It's just like all of the different models all in one place. It's beautiful. You also have some S-Video stuff down there, and it looks like some USB stuff. I'm not entirely sure. This picture is a little bit blurry, but these will be Bluetooth controllers as well as standard plug and play controllers. Now, what's really interesting about all of this stuff is it looks like this will be the first wave of products. Now, Julius did tell me he talked to Retrobit themselves and asked about systems, because I know a lot of people are anticipating some sort of system to come from this. You know, obviously if Retrobit is working with Sega, why not just do systems? systems as well. Why stop at just accessories and controllers and whatnot? And Julius says that Retrobit is planning to do systems as well, which is awesome because now we can start thinking about other things. Now we can start thinking about things like a Dreamcast Mini or a Sega Saturn Mini or a Genesis Mini, even though there are those, the ones made by AT Games, which is up there, but yeah. But I really think that's the exciting part about all this. This is just the first wave of products, but to see Bluetooth Saturn and Dreamcast controllers is honestly pretty awesome because you're not going to be tethered to that stupid cord sitting in front of your TV. You could sit back, relax, and enjoy an officially licensed Sega product through Retrobit. And Retrobit controllers are super solid. I've reviewed a ton of them on the channel. I reviewed Retrobit consoles on the channel. And all aside from the Retrobit generations, everything has been very, very solid. But this is very exciting, folks, because it's brand new Sega products in 2018, and it looks like it's not half-ass stuff. You know, they're using that same sort of branding and imaging that we saw with the original Dreamcast and Saturn and Genesis products. It's sort of like getting into a time capsule and going back and being like, oh, this is the products that we want. And then going back to the future and being like, oh, we need wireless controllers. And then going back to the past and putting them in there. That's a terrible analogy, but you get what I'm saying. But I'm very excited for these products. I hope I can cover them on the channel. I do obviously have a good working relationship with Retrobit, so hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on these controllers whenever they start sending them out to reviewers so we can take a look at them, because obviously I love Sega stuff, you know? I'm sort of like the Sean the Sega punk. Gives me a video idea, actually. There are still people out there that want to play a new Phantasy Star RPG. Traditionally, Virtua Fighter has been regulated to digital downloads only and appearing on Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo consoles. That is sacrilege of a beautiful fighting franchise that was brought forth from your company. But anyways, yes, I love Sega stuff. You know, Sega stuff is amazing. I love the Genesis. I love the Saturn. I love the Dreamcast. I want to see these systems brought back into the limelight. I want people to get back into Sega collecting. I want people to be able to play Sega products in 2018 with Bluetooth controllers, with beautiful S-Video and VGA out, and of course, new systems. So I want to hear what you guys want to see from all of this, because obviously Retrobit is going deep into this and they're, you know, putting a lot of time and effort into it, and it's obviously going to be something very exciting. Julius, like I said, the man who sent me the pictures, talked to Retrobit, and Retrobit is working on consoles. You will see Sega consoles from Retrobit. Now, whether they are plug-and-play systems or whether they are new systems designed to play your old media, like your Genesis cartridges, your 32X cartridges, your Master System cartridges, or your disc-based systems with the Saturn and the Dreamcast. Either way, I'll be happy, but I do think that there definitely is a market for a plug-and-play, either Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast sort of system, because Sega really owns the best games on those systems, in my opinion. You know, there's awesome third-party games, but most of the top heavy hitters are Sega games. So, like I said, this is just very exciting stuff. I had to wake up in the middle of the night, essentially, to film this video because I wanted to share this information with you guys, because it's always cool to see new retro products being brought back. And I think this partnership with Sega and Retrobit is going to be really cool. I love how they're doing the different color Saturn controllers. I love how they're doing different color Dreamcast controllers, because let's face it, I want the black Dreamcast controller. That's the one I like. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of all this stuff in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of Sinbad being at CES. Whose leg do I have to hump to get Sinbad on this channel? You know, I want Sinbad. I want Sinbad on this channel. Sinbad, have your people contact my people. And by my people, I mean me, because I don't have any people. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Let me know if you're excited for these new Sega products in 2018 from Sega and Retrobit, and what sort of products you expect to see and want to see. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this video around with your fellow Sega fans, because there are many Sega fans out there. When I announced that Sega was working with Retrobit, that video got a ton of views. So I was like, well, I gotta be the Sega guy now, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will catch you guys next time on the next video. Later.
RGT 85, RGT.